South Africa is currently facing a huge security threat.
In this regard, Section 42, subsection 1 of the Immigration Act prohibits the aiding and abetting of foreigner to conduct any business.
Unknown to us, Botswana, South Africa, and Zimbabwe had been, pulled into the question of looking for us.
South Africa is currently facing a huge security threat, more than a lot of us realize. South Africa has NPOs and NGOs that are foreign funded and have millions of rands. That money goes to buying arms. And I'm saying this having received this information in confidence, and I'm saying it because I want anyone who says that I'm lying to go and research what I'm saying and tell me that I'm wrong. These foreign-funded NGOs, some of them are used to buy arms. So there's a lot of guns that are hidden by these so-called refugees that they have to protect themselves, so they say. But it's not about protection. You must ask yourself, which country in the world discovers military training grounds that you didn't know? The government of Lesotho said that young people in Lesotho are coming here to be trained for the military. This is what the Lesotho government said. South African government doesn't even see a problem, Shem. They think everything is nice. I think Mamu Enji is too focused on much to focus on that. State security, the biggest problem we made was putting that under the president of the country. I don't even understand how that happened. Why would you put something so critical under the hand of the very same president who is more interested in foreign affairs than internal affairs and protecting this country? So we have lots and lots, I'm sure you as news people, you know, there's bombs being found at the border for heists and all these things. And right now we just saw even the Kruger National Park, the couple that passed away, they apparently, the people who committed the crime ran to Mozambique. There's other criminals like the Moyo guy who shot 2 police, ran to Zimbabwe. It's a common thing. So we need a serious border in this country, because those vehicles, I don't know if you saw those vehicles that were there that were paraded by the Home Affairs Department, that they go into the river, blah blah blah. Those rivers don't even belong to BMA. They were just a demonstration. They've gone back to the owners because the government says they can't afford it. We don't have enough drones. The drones that they say they have are not enough. The situation at the border is BMA is suffering a lot. They're only operating at 25% capacity. That means 75% of the country is exposed to any threat from any international, even military agencies, agents, and we're sitting on a ticking time bomb. And I'm really hoping South Africans will stand up and defend their country, because seemingly the president doesn't fund the Navy, doesn't fund the SANDF, doesn't fund the police. Every single state entity that's meant to protect the country and its citizens is defunded, which leaves you with the question, which president in the world would want to leave their country that vulnerable?
It shows that even though a local citizen is a registered owner of Dana Tuck Shop at Naledi, under whose name the certificate of acceptability was issued, the shop itself was operated by a foreign national, as confirmed by the community of Naledi to our investigation team. In this regard, Section 42, subsection 1 of the Immigration Act prohibits the aiding and abetting of foreigner to conduct any business or occupy, entering into any agreement with him or her to conduct any business or occupation, harboring him or her, which includes providing accommodation, letting or selling, or in any manner making available any immovable property in the Republic to him or her. The evidence reveals that the Department of Small Business Development, commonly known as SDBD, through its Small Business Enterprise Development and Finance Agency, SEDFA, has identified specific instances of business fronting, beneficiary mismatch, fraud, or misrepresentations where the details of the license holder differed from those of the operators of the spaza shops, which constitutes a direct attempt at fronting to bypass the requirement that shops must be owned and operated by South African citizens. Absence of DHC and concerns regarding the effectiveness.
Unknown to us, Botswana, South Africa, and Zimbabwe had been, pulled into the question of looking for us. Of course, probably with different motives. Rhodesia and South Africa definitely to search and destroy. Botswana to identify us and arrest us and negotiate with the ANC about our presence. So when we went to Botswana, after a few days, we were discovered. There was a difference amongst us as to whether we should resist arrest and fight back. There was a strong feeling that, we should not allow these fellows to capture us. But there was also a strong feeling that, look, Botswana is an independent African state, a member of the OAU, and that fighting them would create problems for the ANC mission to never be understood by our people if we had a situation where Botswana soldiers were killed in action against us. So ultimately, we agreed that let us surrender. After we had been assured by the Botswana officers that they were under pressure from South Africa and that we wouldn't be imprisoned, we would just be allowed would be sent back to Zambia. So after some time then we surrendered. But they never kept their word. I think they were under pressure from South Africa. They were afraid. Clearly the government was afraid. They had a small army, small police force, which could never stand up to the bullies in Pretoria. So the price they had to pay was actually to imprison us. We were sentenced to long terms of imprisonment, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. And we served sentences in the Gaborone maximum security jail.